This is 5 reasons why new owner operators are failing in the box truck business. Let's go.
It's Bigg Vic TV. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. It's Bigg Vic TV. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Give me a thumbs up just for the intro.
What's up, guys? It's Bigg Vic. We back again with another video. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why new box truck owner operators are failing in the business. So let's get right into it. If you're brand new, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. You know, y'all know what I say. Give me 2 thumbs up just for that intro. Hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified when I drop another video if this video helps you. All right, so let's jump right into it. Number 1, the first reason why new box truck owner operators are failing is because of misinformation. Someone told you to go get a rental truck, right? They told you, hey, go get a rental truck. There's a lot of money being made in those box trucks. Hey man, just go get you a rental truck. But what they didn't tell you was you have to have a rental account manager, right? You need a rental account manager simply because you're gonna get a completely different rate than if you called a rental company directly and say, hey, I'm looking for a rental truck. You know, I'm looking to run some loads out here. Blah, 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 this, that, and the third. We running for Amazon, or, you know, we running freight. They're going to give you an extremely high rental rate. So sometimes if someone does have a great rental account manager, hey, you may have to pay for that information. So because you decided not to pay for that information, guess what? Now you got a $750 a week rental rate. Now you're looking at $2,800 a month to rent your vehicle. But you're probably saying, Vic, well, shoot, I don't have to worry about maintenance if I go get a rental truck. Spoiler alert, the rate that you're paying, you're pretty much paying for maintenance up front, okay? Because that rate is ridiculous. That rate is super high. Just for FYI, that's a high rate, okay? Without a rental account manager, you're already starting off kind of sort of wrong. So when you start adding up this money, you got a pretty big number. That's a big chunk of money that's going to be coming out of your expenses. You know, when it comes to that net income. And if you decide not to take that truck over the road, buddy, you're in for a surprise. So that's one of the first reasons why new owner operators are failing when they get started in the business, because if you're starting off wrong, it's going to be virtually impossible for you to correct it going forward. Okay, so you want to start off right and be getting the lowest rate if you decide to go the rental route. Number 2, buying a truck or renting a truck, vice versa, and just freestyling your business. So you're probably saying, Bigg Vic, what does freestyling my business means? Freestyling your business simply means that you do not know what your cost per mile is to operate your vehicle, right? So before you jump in that truck, because I know I have a lot of new people watching the content and you may have missed this part right here. So if you don't know your cost per mile to operate that vehicle, guess what? You're pretty much just booking loads and throwing caution to the wind and just saying, hopefully I'll make some money. So you gotta know your cost to operate first. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to know your cost to operate. Not doing that is gonna cost you a lot of money. You'll never know exactly how much you're actually making. You know, so there's a lot of fixed costs that go into calculating that number. That's another reason why you feel like you may be making money as an owner operator, but technically you're really not, because you don't know how much it costs to operate. Number 3, listening to the wrong people. This is such a big one, because listening to the wrong people, for example, your uncle has a CDL. We know Unc has been a company driver for 10 years plus, right? So as a CDL driver working for a company, Unc has been a worker. Unc is not a boss. Unc has never went out and got his own authority. Unc has been working for somebody that has their own authority and has him employed as an employee. How can Unc tell you how to run your box truck business or your trucking business or your company as an employee and never did what you're doing? So listening to Unc, you may be making all types of mistakes right now, because Unc said this is the route that you should be going. But Unc has never done anything with going to get an authority. He's never done anything like that. Getting the wrong information. Listen, misinformation will cost you in the long run. You can pay for the right information. You can research for the right information. Several different ways you can get the right information. but don't apply misinformation and expect for your business to be successful. Number 4, no game plan. No game plan. You got your truck, got you a few load boards, and you said, hey, I'm going out here to make some money. That's it. I'm going out here to make some money. What's your game plan? Do you even know what cities are paying the best right now? And I'm not speaking from like the Amazon perspective. I'm speaking in general. Do you know the best load boards? Do you have the best load boards? Do you have broker relationships? Do you have shipper relationships? So you just got a truck and said, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna just make it do what it do. I'm gonna just make it work. I have no game plan. I haven't studied the business. I really don't know anything about this other than I have a truck and I'm going to book some loads. Yeah, that's probably gonna get frustrating for you, especially if it doesn't start kicking off exactly like you needed to jump off in the beginning. You know, when you have a fresh business and it doesn't kick off, like it just doesn't jump off like you really wanted to jump off because you didn't have a game plan. You said, I'm not paying nobody for anything. I'm gonna just go buy me a truck and I'm gonna figure it out. Kudos to you if it works out for you that way. I'm not saying it's not possible, but what I am saying is if you don't have the correct game plan, that can put you out of business really quickly. There's been a lot of people that have been selling their trucks because it wasn't what they thought it was when they got in the business. They've seen other people having success in the business, but when they did it, it just didn't work out for them because guess what? They had no game plan. They just went off of a few YouTube videos and said, hey, I'm gonna make it work. That's not everybody. I've seen so many times in my comments where people have went and got a truck, they booked the load, and then they started complaining about the load wasn't really paying anything, and then they went so far to go and actually run the load, and then had absolutely nothing to bring them back. And because they came back with no load, it cost them more money on the way back, which now their profit was like a Pac-Man eating a dot. It just chewed up the profit. If you have no game plan, it's gonna be difficult to really run up the bag like you see other people running it up, because you do need a game plan out here when you're running, when you're running your box truck business. No game plan, don't expect to really see the numbers that you would like to see. Number 5, no coaching, no mentorship, no guidance. You just decided I'm just gonna roll out. Maybe you know somebody, that's helping you out or whatever. That's fantastic. Those are the ones that are super successful that you see out here. And I say that because I just want you to think about this for a second. All of these big Fortune 500 companies, the CEOs of these companies, they're mentored and coached by some of the best in the business to help them increase sales and help them build their business and help them boost up their business. From the get-go, they already hire these people. We talking about paying tens and thousands of dollars for coaches and mentors to come in and train. Why don't we look at our business like that? And I'm not even saying use me, but I'm just saying in general, getting the proper coaching and getting the proper mentorship and guidance is so important in business. I had guidance, I had mentorship, and I had coaching before I got in the trucking business. And that's one of the main reasons I was able to come in the business and do what I've been able to do, because of that knowledge, because of that coaching and mentorship. You may have think I didn't, but I did. I spent thousands of dollars on coaching and mentorship to be able to talk the talk that I talk. That's why I'm so confident in when I'm talking to people, when I'm coaching people, and when I'm guiding them through their businesses right now. So that's very important. That is the 5th reason why, one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people are not having the success that they're looking to have. It would make sense for you to go out there, run up a bag, make some money and say, hey, I'm looking to expand this business. I may need a little guidance. Let me tap in with somebody so I can expand this business even more and grow it. Let me talk to somebody who's doing this thing on a different level than I'm doing it. That's how you get to another level in any business, not just this business, but any business. That is the top 5 reasons why new box truck owner operators or new business owners in general are not seeing the success that they would like to see in their businesses, are failing. I've seen a lot of people selling trucks, a lot of people turning in rental trucks. Get the proper guidance, get the right information and apply it, and let's get some money, let's eat, Let's build some legacies. Let's get some freedom in our lives. Let's do everything that we know we are capable of doing out here. It's the homie Bigg Vic TV. You already know what it is. Always hustle. Never stop growing. Until the next video. I'll see you on the next one. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's eat.